last call for glory. We're running the game with strategy sharp, igniting the flame. Draft day madness, our hearts pounding fast. In this fantasy showdown, we're built to outlast.
Welcome to Last Call Fantasy Football, Week 8. Man, I'm sad. I was making the thumbnail for this video. I said, Week 8? Damn.
Yeah.
There's only
It's
15.
flying, honestly.
I remember when I drafted Jordan Addison, and I was like, oh, he's got a 3-game suspension. I'll just stick him on the IR until he's ready to go. I feel like I've had Jordan Addison forever now. And that was, I had to wait 3 weeks already to start. And
He's been pretty good, by the way.
Oh, he's been on fire. And I'm dreading J.J. McCarthy coming back, bro. Hot take, I might try and trade him prior to J.J. McCarthy.
Didn't I send you a trade for him?
No, we can go over a couple of the trades you sent me.
Okay.
But no.
Also, though, I have heard that the team might stick with Wentz and let McCarthy just kind of figure out some of the struggles he had on the bench for the rest of the year.
Well, that's crazy. I can't see a world they do that. That would be cool for me anyways, because Carson Wentz is fun to watch play when he's not your quarterback.
Yeah.
But
I think they should, man, because I think he does.
I thought it was an injury thing. They said he was just like, he doesn't have the movement yet to be on time, and it's a timing thing. So that's why they're like taking it slow, even though he could play, but they want to like give him time. So I didn't hear about it being like a whole season long thing.
If they thought that J.J. McCarthy gave them a better chance to win, if he could play, he would be playing.
I still think he sucks. I'm still on the record saying I don't think J.J. McCarthy is going to be a good quarterback.
I think if they give him the opportunity to, really give it a go, I think it'd be all right.
No. I just have not seen anything that's impressive outside of one fourth quarter comeback against the Bears. And it was one good quarter.
But that was really impressive.
I think a lot of things went right in that game.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into it. But I didn't see much. I wasn't very impressed by Caleb Williams last year. And
yeah,
he stepped up. I've never even seen Daniel Jones. I don't think he ever had an impressive game. And now he's balling out in the Colts.
He had like one every 8 games where that was just enough to like have the management in New York be like, see? Huh? He can do it. He can do it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. It's just a thing with Addison for me to have him as my second flex right now. I'm like, hell yeah. But he's just been hyper targeted. I mean, he outscored Justin Jefferson last week. And again, maybe it's a fun world to live in where you have these elite number 2s that have even more elite number 1s across them. So, for example, like the Jordan Addisons, the George Pickens, and the T. Higgins of the world, like they don't get the number 1 corner option when they're playing that team.
Yeah.
And they're still incredibly talented. Jordan Addison was a first-round pick. And
I also think that Jordan Addison is like a wide receiver 1
on any other team, and so are the other 2 names I just mentioned.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying I think that he would be like, if he were to be singular though, I think he's pushing Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Honestly, I think he's that good.
So? All right, hey, I like it. I mean, he's been great so far, but we'll get off the Jordan Addison train. But yeah, we're into week 8, man, and I guess I'm forgetting our customary.
Have a little dricky poo.
Dricky poo. You're in. Oh yeah.
Drinking that fighting cock.
Or burning cock, as you mentioned. TBD what the actual whiskey is in there.
I could probably find out.
It's crazy because that just looks like a beer. You need like a rocks glass or something. You've got a full full whiskey drink in a pint glass.
I brought the rocks glass on here one time, but it wasn't enough.
Hey, that's where you just gotta make two. Yeah, it's sleight of hand, just replace
I broke
one with
my
the other.
other rock glass.
Bruh.
Fucking my dog knocked it off the couch.
Well, fighting cock. Interesting. How the hell did you manage to find the fighting cock?
Only $19. That's what I forgot to mention, I guess.
Oh, so it's just cheap.
It's cheap. I don't know, I just saw it and I was like, that's hilarious. I bought it.
Okay, that's as good a reason as any. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, so getting into week 7 recap, I won my week with the highest score on the week. Thank you, Bo Nix, and the most
Which was kind of
miraculous.
crazy. I thought you thought you were absolutely cooked, and then
Oh well, so if we're gonna get into this one, that honestly, I don't think I've seen a more ridiculous end of a game ever. Like
No.
losing what was it? 26
I honestly
to
think
8.
Dave Walsh should be fucking fired for that.
I mean, they're saying it's on the defense coordinator. But 26 to
Fucking head
8,
coach controls him.
26 to 8 with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left. And it was a masterclass on fucking it up on offense for the Giants and a masterclass on efficiency with the offense and doing everything that they possibly needed to do. And then to even give up a touchdown. Did you see the tip touchdown to the tight end for the Giants?
Oh yeah.
3rd and 17. It was getting like almost like it was probable that Denver was going to come back. And then boom, 60-yard touchdown on a tip to a tight end. Then it was just a whole cluster. So I
And
had
you guys scored again. Then Jackson Dart had the fucking
The
diving
pick.
end zone.
well,
Glorious. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. And then
The fact that you guys won after it seemed like Jackson Dart just went down there and sealed the game. I almost even texted you in the moment, and I was gonna heckle you because you on the podcast last week said the Giants were not an elite offense, and I had the text written out on my phone, ready to be like, "Oh, who's an elite offense now?"
Which to be fair, that final
I think I'm
drive,
right.
no, that game consisted of a tipped touchdown, 70-yard touchdown, and the only reason they even got into that scoring position was a somewhat controversial pass interference call at the 1 yard line.
That's 2 out of the 5 touchdowns they had.
No, it was bad. I mean, okay, and then it was a 29-yard wide open touchdown run from Tyrone Tracy. I'm just saying they looked good.
Fair, had their kicker not been hurt, who missed 2 extra points, they would have just won the game.
Yeah. Well, you know, if man had balls, should be my uncle. I don't give a shit. It was glorious,
It was
but
impressive win.
yeah, it was very much needed. But no, I mean the Giants they do look really good, and that defense is for real. And their O-line's pretty solid. They held Bonito and Cooper in check pretty good. But yeah, so point being is I'm now 6-1, and Bo Nix had 3.98 points at halftime, or no, going into the fourth quarter, and then he ended up with 43 in our format. So that saved me.
it's
Jonathan Taylor's 3 tutties saved me. CeeDee Lamb's return with a 74-yard touchdown, absolutely glorious. So I had
3 touchdown games this year.
He has more touchdowns than the Raiders as a team with 10, and the Titans as a team with 6. You know, the Titans only have 6 total touchdowns as a team.
He has more 3 touchdown games than any other team in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely
It's crazy.
been insane. And not all of it has been goal line, too, which, matter of fact, he should have more.
A lot of them haven't been goal line. That play, when they're in the edge of the 20-yard line, it seems like he's done this 4 times now, where they have this little draw play. It's off the right side of the center, and every time he's just like it's wide open and he scores.
That's
You
their
know what I'm
bread and
talking
butter.
about? That play?
Yeah. No, I watched it. Trust me.
I mean, it helps that like he seemingly just has this extra burst.
Yeah.
But the way he's running right now really reminds me of Le'Veon Bell. Like just the patience. Like he doesn't just hit the hole. Like he'll just kind of like, oh, okay, let me juke and jive. Okay, go.
Yeah.
And he just bursts and he's gone. You
I
can't get
mean,
him.
indisputable top back in the league, which we all knew that anyways, talent wise. So not surprised. It's just
Yeah.
whenever the Colts have had a good offense, he's been a contributor and a beneficiary on both sides. So again, love my boy JT, keeping me at 6-1. I'm coasting into the playoffs. Justin dropped to 2-5. His team is seemingly on.
I think 2-6.
No, this is week 8.
Okay.
So 2-5 actually, but we're 10-man league. We got 4.
I'm still in the playoffs, yeah.
Are you actually?
Crazy.
Are you actually still
Yeah.
in the playoffs? So yeah,
Yes.
there's 4 out of 10 that are 2-5, and that also contributes to what 3 teams 6-1.
And
No.
Timmy's also only 3. There's only the top 4 teams I think are pretty much locked in because not only are they good teams, but they also have 2 wins over the next guy.
Oh yeah.
Because it goes 6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 5-2. Those teams locked in, because they're all good teams. So I think they're gonna be locked in. And then you
I don't
have
know.
Timmy's team.
Kristen's team.
He
is
has Bijan.
pretty bad.
He'll probably make the playoffs. So it's pretty much one spot that 4 or 5 teams. I mean, even Caleb could battle for this spot at this point.
Yeah. That's
Which Caleb's been sending me hella trades
seriously.
this past weekend. He really wanted to get rid of Kamara so bad.
He probably doesn't want to anymore after Kendra tore his ACL.
Yeah, he's still trying to send me a trade. Well, he was trying to get Ashton Janty for Alvin Kamara and Debo.
Oh, yeah. I'm still iffy on that one.
I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it.
But, well, before we get back into the recap of last week and get into this coming week, we can just openly talk. I have been going back and forth with what I want to do with my team. Justin sent me 2 trades. He sent me Ken Walker
And
Chuba for Drake London and RJ Harvey. That was the one that I sat on for a long time. No, it was Ken Walker, Chuba, and Travis Hunter for Drake London and RJ Harvey. I was just waiting to see really what happened with Chuba because that was like the differentiating factor. And it was pretty much 50-50 with Rico Dowdle, so that doesn't make me that happy knowing that it can just go one way or another, so I moved off from that. But then you sent me a trade for Ashton Genty and Ken Walker for CeeDee Lamb. And as we have talked at length about my issues at running back, because my running back draft class went like this. Run through this real quick.
Yeah. Well, let me say my
Real quick.
process with that. Okay.
Jonathan Taylor, RB1. Great pick.
Hampton.
Marion Hampton looked like a great pick on IR. RB3 was Caleb Johnson, and RB4 was J.K. Dobbins. Those were the only 4 running backs I had on my roster. I traded J.K. Dobbins and Marvin Harrison to get Drake London and R.J. Harvey. I thought R.J. Harvey would kind of have been more of a thing by now. It's not looking that great. So R.J. Harvey is kind of unstartable for the most part. Like break glass in case of emergency, which I'm in an emergency. So I lost Caleb Johnson because he sucks. I lost J.K. Dobbins in a trade, but I upgraded at wide receiver. And I lost Marion Hampton to IR. So I have Jonathan Taylor, and currently in my starting lineup is Tyler Algier.
And they're saying Hampton's going to miss more weeks than just the standard 4 weeks as well.
So my hesitancy to kind of like cut bait with elite players to fill RB spots is knowing I'm pretty much going to be in the playoffs. So if I can just ride out, and if I can have Hampton and JT in those 2 RB spots and fill my 2 wide receiver and 2 flex with all wide receivers, because my wide receivers are top tier, like I will love the look of that team. So I've done so many trades that I just never clicked send because I'm trying not to
okay.
panic. So go ahead.
I think and I guess this is basically my sales pitch here too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My thought process, obviously, like you just disclaimed, you, not that you don't need CeeDee Lamb, but if you lost CeeDee Lamb, I don't think it would hurt your team much. You know,
Well,
Drake
I did
London-
lose CeeDee Lamb. I didn't have him for 3 weeks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You still won every fucking game. So I think you actually didn't even lose till he came back, right?
No,
Yeah,
no, this
you
was
lost
first
last
week back. This was his first week back. I lost last week. Was my first loss.
I thought he was back last week.
No.
Okay. Well, anyways. Basically, it comes down to what you think of Ashton Janty. Because I think we both think that he's a phenomenal player. But do you think he has the second half breakout? You know what I mean? I think that's what it comes down to. Because not only have the Raiders sucked, but I think a big part of the fact that Ashton Janty hasn't done that well is because he's been making rookie mistakes as well. So there is the possibility that he comes out in the second half and goes blistering hot. The issue is I need to win now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to trade him away. I really don't want to give him up because that's my first 2 picks right there, just gone. And I drafted him literally because it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's only been like extremely fun for 1 game. Anyways, think about this.
Yeah.
Your roster going into the playoffs, you've got Taylor,
Mm-hmm.
Hampton, Janty. And your wide receivers are Drake London,
Cortland Sutton,
Cortland Sutton,
Ricky Pearsall,
and then your other flex is
Addison.
Pearsall.
Ricky
or
Pearsall, Addison, Chris Godwin
Or
if he ever
you
gets
go in the
healthy.
playoffs and you have Hampton, Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb, Drake London. Well, or you could start Kenneth Walker too in that other flex.
Yeah.
He was
and
part of
so
the trade as well.
and again, and so I'll just give you my thoughts on Genty and Ken Walker, and we can do our recap. So Genty, I love him as a player. I drafted 101 in our dynasty league, and a lot of this in my hesitancy is timing. He's on bye this week. Well, actually, because you sent this to me before this past week, so it was him against the Chiefs, and then a bye. And so it was like, I just got CeeDee Lamb back.
Yeah, and Kenneth Walker is on bye too.
Right. And so that was timing too, is it's like, I know I'm pretty chilling for the playoffs, but like my bench is awful. So like if these players I'm trading for are just about to go on bye, then I might lose 2 weeks in a row. And I don't want to be dealing with that, knowing that my roster right now and the starting lineup is great, except for that one RB spot, which I was like, I think with the rest of my team, I can handle a dud from one spot. So that was part of it, was the timing and just like the Bison situation. And the other thing, and again, going back to it being fun, is the Raiders haven't played Denver yet. So
Yeah.
Genty, I would have to have Genty play Denver twice, and they've been doing a great job. I mean, obviously they've got a good defense, so it's like, and then that's 2 potential down games that I'm not going to want to even be rooting for him. And so then by then we're looking at week 12, 13, and so that was just, I mean, that's just like a ancillary piece of hesitancy. But Ken Walker, he had 17 carries for 66 yards last week. 17 carries. If you were to tell me Ken Walker gets 17 carries, I'm like, hell yeah, my boy's back.
Yeah.
Charbonnet still had 12 for 42 and the all-important goal line touchdowns. So that's just like a knife to the
Charbonnet
side. If Charbonnet could die in game,
I probably wouldn't trade him then. I'd probably be good then.
well, right, but that's like, it just really sucks that he doesn't have the goal line role anymore, and he just they haven't been given. I mean, this is the most carries he's had, I think, all year, with 17. But
Probably besides the games that Charbonnet missed.
well, he didn't miss any of this so far this year. But
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's right. He did miss. Yeah. So, but when it's a healthy full-time split, it's really it's probably like 45-55 Ken Walker, and then but Charbonnet's getting the goal line. So I'm like, yes, Ken Walker is a person I'm glad to. I would rather replace Tyler Algier in my lineup that when Ken Walker.
Yeah.
But it's just the quality of the other players that I'm missing is just where the hesitancy, especially since I'm playing for the long term right now. And granted, I mean, it's not a bad trade, and that's the reason it's still sitting in my inbox there, because I have some soul searching to do with how I want to move forward with my team. It's hurting me a lot because I like to be at peace with my team, and this has got me every day scrolling through all the teams and looking at what potential offers I could make, craft one, and it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, I just don't want to.
Honestly, that's what's taken me so long to even send out these types of trades too, is that honestly, I still am not like upset with my team. Like, I still don't think it's that bad of a team. But at this point, I'm like, I feel like I just got to get different players. I mean, I don't even know. Like,
Yeah, sometimes a new face might carry you on. But anyways,
yeah.
That was our week 7 experience. Let's recap how we did with our bet the house and tough calls. So listen, I'm back, baby. 2 for 3, and it wasn't that awful. And the 2 that I got absolutely smashed, like crushed it. Quinshon Judkins 85 and a touchdown. Talk about 85 and 3 touchdowns against Miami last week. The one I didn't hit was DK Metcalf, finishes as a top 12 wide receiver. It just didn't happen to go his way in that game. The opportunity was there on Thursday night in the Ben Gay Bowl. But then Devontae Adams touchdown guaranteed. Talk about 1, 2, 3 of them things, and he is going to be a monster without Puka. Which Puka supposedly, he might come back because they're on a bye this week, which really sucks. But anyways, that's 2 for 3 on that for me.
Hell yeah, I went 2 for 3 as well.
Chasing that ever elusive 3 for 3.
Yeah, I think I hit on the Jonathan Taylor receptions. I said he had 2 receptions. I think he had like 4. Shit, what else did I hit on?
You just grab your paper. I know it's sitting there right next to you in your drawer.
It's not.
No? Bruh.
I brought it out there to do my notes.
You are a big old dum-dum.
Damn, what was it? I had Jonathan Taylor 2 receptions.
That was the only one that I remember.
I had Trey McBride 100 yards. He did not hit that. He did have a good game, but he didn't have 100 yards. No, I hit another one. Oh wait, okay. You go through your tough calls. I don't remember the last one. I'll look it up.
I went 2 for 3 again with the tough calls, and I know we split one, but
you went 2 for 3 in mine as well.
Oh, nice. Travis Etienne versus the Rams, or Ken Walker versus Houston. We both picked Ken Walker. It wasn't that much different, but 1.5 will do it. Rome Odunze or Rashee Rice. That is the one we both lost. We both took Odunze over Rashee Rice. And Rashee Rice had 16.2 to Odunze's 3.1. But that was just a weird, awful game for Odunze, which the run game just dominated in that one. And then Jaden Daniels versus Dallas, or Patrick Mahomes versus the Raiders. I told you, I sat on this show, and I said that the Chiefs are going to absolutely butt-fuck the Raiders. And I started the Chiefs defense, and I lost the defensive battle against the Carolina Panthers defense against the Jets. Because, did you know, the Raiders only ran 31 offensive plays the entire game? That's the fewest since 2002.
That's crazy.
The fewest since 2002, 31 offensive plays. And the only reason that I got outscored is because they didn't have any of like the sacks or turnovers or whatever. They just like didn't let them move the ball. So I got 18 points. My opponent got 20 from the Panthers defense. But yeah, so Daniels had 17 or 19.74 before he exited. Mahomes 32.24. I think, no, we both went Mahomes there. So 2 for 3 for both of us on mine.
Um. Oh, yeah. The one I was missing was I had Chuba would have 12 carries and he had 14. So hit that one too.
All right. What was the other one?
I know I went. Fuck.
You don't remember the other one?
Whatever. I don't have my fucking tough calls. Tough shit.
Okay. That's fine. We're going long
I went
anyways.
1 for 2. You went 2 for 1 on mine.
That's what you have? You just have the results written down?
Yeah.
Why don't you just go back and like circle? That's what I do on my sheet, but we got to get Justin to the 21st century. But on a more, hey, I'll take it note against our DFS lineup, our last call DFS, Justin beat me only by 7 points with my trash lineup that I had, which consisted of Jordan Whittington catching 2 passes for 9 yards, Bill Krosky sucking it up, Dylan Gabriel, which again, when I saw the final score, because I wasn't watching the Dolphins game, and I saw that they scored 31, I was like, oh, I had to get 1 touchdown, right? No, all rushing touchdowns. He got 5 points. And after Jalen Warren with a 20 bomb on Thursday night, I felt pretty good. Rashid Shaheed 4 for 40. Evan Engram outscored Rashid Shaheed and Roma Dunze. Just not some nonsense. And the Chiefs defense against the Raiders, what I paid up for on my discounted budget, was the only thing I had to hang my hat on. But Justin did take the win after my punishment. So we won't be having one this time. So I don't know if you were expecting that. But so.
No, I was gonna let you off the hook anyways.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, so that's the recap of last week. And let's get into it. Let's start betting the house. All right.
Why are you gay?
Did you do that?
No?
Did you hear that?
Why are you gay?
Yes, you did. I don't think that's crazy because I don't think that's gonna pop up in the stream.
Oh yeah?
No, I don't.
No,
think
it
so.
should.
No, it's not because it's just capturing visuals. So Justin's hitting on the soundboard in Discord over here like a dickhead.
Ah, dang.
So to start betting the house, bet the house that Ramondre Stevenson has less than 65 rushing yards versus Cleveland. That trumpet is not going to come through the stream. I guarantee. I hope it does, but if not, Justin gave me the womp womp trumpet. Yeah, so Cleveland has an elite rushing defense. Ramondre had a great week last week, and he's the clear leader in the backfield. And the Patriots look damn good, but I put the line at 65, and I think it's another bad week for Ramondre where he keeps ping-ponging. If you look at his game log, he has ping-ponged the entire season.
Dude,
this is
the dude has had like 20 carries for 19 yards, so I think that's a great person to take the under on, honestly.
Yep, especially, it is at
if
home.
If you took the under on him every single week, I bet you'd probably hit about 16 out of 18 of them, or 17 of them, whatever.
Yeah, no, I agree. And he's looked okay, but I'm telling you, Cleveland's defense is pretty damn good. They're keeping them in games. So less than 65 for Ramondre.
All right. I think the Colts are going to dominate the Titans this year. I thought about this today.
Okay. Number 1 ranked team in the NFL beats
the whole line.
Okay. The worst team in the NFL.
But I thought about this too. We haven't played in a divisional opponent yet, and our division kind of sucks. So that's fucking awesome. We still get to play the Titans twice, the Jags twice, and the Texans is not like a great team you want to play twice, but I feel like we can at least pull one of them.
I would rather play the Texans than the Jags this year. That's how I feel.
Well,
plus the Jags have your kryptonite.
The Jags at home since like 2016.
I was gonna say that I would much rather play the Texans in their inept offense.
I don't know, dude. I think the Jags are a little bit of a phony baloney. They haven't really played good teams either.
Yeah, they beat the Chiefs, so
that is true. They're one good. Trevor Lawrence had his one good outing.
But what's the rest of your line here?
Okay. Pittman finishes as a top 15 wide receiver. I think they're going to need him. Well, I don't know if they're going to need him, but I think we're going to air it out on this team.
I hope not. I hope Jonathan
I
Taylor
think
runs
if the
for
Titans can
700.
do anything, it's somewhat stop the run. I don't think they will. But I think we might just throw it all over them because we can. So,
All right.
Josh Downs also might not play. So,
Yeah.
Ashton Dulin also might not play as well.
Really? Can I start Adonai Mitchell on my morgue of a fucking dynasty squad? Because
Okay,
my
so get
entire
this,
team
get
is
this.
on bye.
Ashton Dulin and Josh Downs didn't play last week.
Oh, did Adonai Mitchell not play at all?
He didn't play.
Wait, so it was Alec
Kinda
Pierce,
crazy, bro.
Michael Pittman, and who the hell was the number 3?
Alec Pierce.
No, Alec Pierce, Pittman, and who?
I don't even know.
And
I don't
Adonai-
even know who they threw out there, dude.
Dude, I almost dropped Adonai Mitchell in Dynasty this week because I needed players to start because my bipocalypse this week is insane. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not even playing. This is into year 2, and he's not even playing. So, woof.
It's a weird move by us because he was actually having a really solid year. Like he was starting to somewhat break out. He was breaking out all throughout training camp. That's all he talked about. Adonai Mitchell.
He ruined
More so
the
than
perfect
Daniel Jones,
season.
they talked about him.
He ruined their perfect season. That's why he's getting the ultimate doghouse. They should be 7-0 if Adonai Mitchell didn't chuck away the game twice. So I don't know,
Yeah.
man, but that's just a funny thought because Adonai Mitchell is currently the only player on my dynasty bench, which is massive, that is not on bye this week. I think we have 10 bench spots, and 9 of them are on bye. Absolutely insane. So all right, top 15 for Pity City. All right, my number 2 bet the house. We're betting the house that the Steelers beat the Packers on Sunday Night Football at home in a revenge game for Aaron Rodgers. So I'll be taking the Steelers money line against the Packers. The Packers offense has not been good. It's just not.
No.
Other than Josh Jacobs punching in 5-yard touchdowns, they haven't scored a lot of points. And the Steelers defense is coming into their own. I know they lost to the Bengals on a weird game, but they're at home. Rodgers he will not lose to the Packers at home at this.
Holy
On
shit.
Sunday
I just
Night
looked
Football.
it up.
What?
Week 6, he did not play a single snap, which we
Okay.
kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
And then last week, 8% of snaps,
Oh, so he did play 8%. I
which
mean,
is 5 snaps.
5 snaps.
That's insane, dude. 5 snaps?
It was just to give the other guys a breather.
With how much we were on offense, too, in that game. We were going back and forth. I mean, that's tough, man. I don't even know who the fuck. Actually, I have it pulled up. I wonder who this third wide receiver could be. Dude,
Who is it?
the third wide receiver was Anthony Gould.
Isn't that a kicker?
No, it's some guy I think we just promoted him from the practice squad.
That's insane.
He had 65% of snaps.
Oh my
He had
god.
39 snaps.
Did Mitchell sleep with his wife with Steichen's wife
Dude.
after that, or
He might have.
that's insane. But yeah, I'm taking Steelers money line on Sunday Night Football. That's a great game. Steelers Packers Sunday Night Football.
I mean, it's just classic.
I know. I'm
And
Super
it's going
Bowl
to be interesting
rematch.
to see Aaron Rodgers go back to the hometown.
No, it's at Steelers. So that's what I'm
Wow.
saying. That's
Well,
another
That
tidbit.
sucks. Who did that? Who did that in the scheduling? What a fucking are we allowed to no.
No.
Whatever. Idiot.
Yeah.
All right.
But do you like it? I think I like it. I'm curious what the odds are. I didn't even look at the Hard Rock to see what the
I
odds
do
are.
like it. I think the Steelers are a great team. I think people who were hating on Aaron Rodgers were kind of stupid because he actually looked pretty good even on the Jets. In that trash ass organization, the worst organization. They might be a worse organization than the Browns, head to toe.
The Browns did sign Deshaun
I'm
Watson
taking
to the worst,
Stefanski.
the worst deal in NFL in professional sports history. Not even NFL. I was talking to Kill about this. That's the worst deal in all of sports history.
Yeah, the Jets have also done some crazy shit.
But I feel like they never go all out. I feel like they tried to with Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers, but that was like it still didn't cost them a lot. You know, like I mean, they did trade for Devontae Adams, so like maybe they did.
Actually, I think they paid a fuck ton of money for Aaron Rodgers, but
Well, because they just had to sign him to a new contract, but they didn't have to.
yeah.
I don't know, but it's tit for tat. It used to be the Lions, but now the Lions seem to have found their groove the last half decade. So, all right,
Gamble.
hit me with your
All
second.
right. The King has a bounce back game.
Ooh, I almost did that.
Here's the thing. There's a stat that goes along with Derrick Henry since he's been on the Ravens. When the Ravens win, or when the Ravens are at least good, he's good. Which is weird. You would think without Lamar there, they would let him eat, and they just don't. I think this team is like, I don't give a fuck.
No, I think it's the opposite.
We're not
bro.
going to get him hurt. He's older. We're not going to give him 30 carries a game because Lamar's out, which honestly, I respect.
Well, I think it's the opposite, though. I think it's defenses. If Lamar's not in, they are stacking that box, and they said, let's make
Well,
whoever the
that's
hell
it,
is. So it's not Derrick Henry at this point is not the type where he's going to get 30 plus carries and wear them down and then break the big one, and like the full team is reliant on him. He's an opportunistic.
It's honestly kind of sad.
I mean, he's
It's been kind of sad. Even like last year where he had an incredible season, but last year there was like 5 or 6 times that I saw just myself. Like, I don't even know if there's probably more, but just like 6 times that I saw where like he got like laid out. Like he got, you know what I mean? Like that just didn't happen. When he was
Yeah.
on the Titans, one-on-one in the hole, you're fucked, dude. You're getting ran over. And it was like a couple times last year where like he even got like blown up, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh fuck. Damn.
Yeah. No, but the only reason I didn't do that is because Lamar still isn't practicing after the bye. So
Well,
if-
that changes things.
I was going to say that's why I didn't do it, because I really do.
I thought I saw he was expected to play today.
I mean, maybe. He didn't practice yesterday out of the bye.
Okay.
So I know. And again, this was like a trade. I did press send, and you can let me know your thoughts. Is I trade 1 for 2. Again, I need the running back depth. I sent it to Christian. I said Jonathan Taylor for Derrick Henry and Kyron.
He said no?
He never said anything, and then the game started, so I canceled it, in case of like injuries or whatever.
Damn. I mean, if I were you, I would not do that. And if I were him, I would do that.
Again, it's just my situation at running back. I'm starting Tyler Algier as my RB2.
Yeah, but okay, listen.
Kyron's been
Jonathan
great.
Taylor.
Kyron's the
listen to this,
RB7.
though. Think
So
about it. Your team, I think we can both agree. Outside of Jonathan Taylor, your team hasn't been that great. Jonathan Taylor has willed your team to several victories.
I mean,
And I'm not saying your team's not good. I'm just saying you've had a lot of injuries and like
Yeah.
even like a lot of the players that you picked, like Caleb Johnson and blah blah. Like Brock Bowers sucked. Jonathan Taylor has carried your team.
yeah. I mean, even I mean,
I wouldn't
I had
do that. I think, in my opinion, and this is a little biased, maybe, makes more sense to take the CeeDee Lamb trade than that. I mean, you're talking about giving up the best player in fantasy football, just in fantasy football in general. He's right now. I just looked. He's on my dynasty team. He's projected more points than my quarterback.
That's
I'm
insane.
not even kidding. He's projected 20 points, and my quarterback is projected 19.
Damn, that's insane. Yeah, and
So-
again, it was more so because I do think when Lamar comes back and they get rolling, like Derrick Henry was a first, borderline second round pick as is.
He is the Yeti.
And Kyron Williams is still great. He's the RB7 on the year so far. And so I was
Yeah.
willing to take a hit at the top end talent, still to get what I view as still top end talent, but get 2 players and I can fill that void. That was my thought process, which is usually not how I want to operate in fantasy, except I have an extreme
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising.
an extreme situation where I don't even have a starter as my RB2. Like I'm praying for relief carries between RJ Harvey, Tyler Algier, and Tajay Spears. That's
there's
No, Justin's going robot mode. You're breaking up, bruh. I can't hear you. I can't see you. You're just sitting there smirking on the screen.
God.
He said, "Oh God." There, leave and come back if you can hear me. Then we can keep it going. But yeah, I don't know. That was like my philosophy when it came to that was I just needed a starter. It wasn't even like cuz again, just even trying to all of my players are top tier. I just don't have the quantity of them. And so to go and get just even any sort of starter on like a running back, the quality of other position player I have over those starting running backs is way up here, and I'd hate to lose that value because of the positional, like the position that they had to play. So I don't know. Well, I don't know where Justin is. So I don't know why. Maybe his internet went out completely. But I don't know. And I don't know what to do. Let me see. Let's see if we can do something over here while Justin's gone. Oh, he's on his phone. What a genius. What a genius. This was
back.
Oh my God. I was literally about to just like pull up Google and do like a quiz or something while I was waiting for you to come back. What?
Oh, I was putting my microphone in my face like it matters.
Oh.
Sorry, folks.
What did
My
your
Wi-Fi is fucked.
Is it actually? It's like toast.
Well, I think also the Discord might have like crashed. Essentially, I might have to restart it. But
Oh, well, you can do that in the meantime. But no, this looks good. Hey, it actually works. I was shocked if it was going to put you in the same spot too. So, all right. But no, that's
as I was saying, I think there's going to come a time where the king doesn't get ramped up in the winter.
I was just
Going
saying.
to come a time where he just ain't the king no more.
It wasn't
He's
just so
queen.
much that. It was he's been bad, and hell, even last week he was really good. He had 123 yards rushing with no Lamar, and so I just think that there was an opportunity to capitalize on the down weeks from Derrick Henry, and to get a solid piece from Kyron Williams, and be able to have that short up without having to sacrifice my top tier wide receivers. That was my thought process. But again, no, I mean I told you the Genti trade it's still stewing in my mind. But all right, let me go my last tough call our last bet the house, and we can move on to some tough calls. All right. New kid on the block. Orande Gadsden, 6+ receptions and over 50 yards versus the Vikings on Thursday Night Football. This man just came off 162 yards and 58 yards as the rookie tight end for the Chargers. He's been balling. I don't know if you saw in our Dynasty League, I paid up, and it was so satisfying seeing that I outbid someone only by 8. And I was like, hey, I'll take 8. I bet 42. No, 7. 42, and the other guy did 35. I'm kind of in on the kid.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know about this guy. I mean, I think even like maybe I did know about this guy. Didn't we talk about a tight end in the off season going to the Chargers?
Yeah, but it was well, we did, but it was a speculative draft pick. We were thinking Tyler Warren or Loveland might go to the Chargers. But this kid, he was ping and ponging in college with great productive seasons with over 900 yards. And I was watching the game. The kid's good. And for Justin Herbert to give him 9 targets this past week and 8 targets the week prior at tight end in a
Yeah.
pass heavy offense, I was in. And so I thought I put the line at 6 receptions and 50 yards because the Vikings have a solid defense. So you tell me what you think of that. I have to see if he can do 3 weeks in a row of some production.
No, yeah. I would have loved to have him on my team. I'm kind of surprised that. What round did he get drafted in?
7th round, I think. I'll pull it up because let's see. He went
7th round. That's great.
no 5th round. Sorry, 5th round, 165th pick out of Illinois or Syracuse. Sorry, same colors. So he was a baller, and 162 yards at tight end as a athletic rookie, and especially in Dynasty, as a manager of Mark Andrews, who realized it was time to move on and I have to figure it out. I picked up Darren Waller for spot starts. I even added AJ Barner just to see if maybe he is the young can be next thing to give me some hope. So I paid up for Gadsden. I was like, I'm just gonna throw shit at the wall and see what sticks, and I'm hoping it's him. So I said 6+ for 50 Thursday Night Football against the Vikings.
You said 65 plus?
No, 6+ receptions over 50 yards. So 6 receptions and 50
Okay.
yards. I feel like this is a fun little parlay. Yeah, if I could do under 65 for Ramondre, Steelers money line, and 6 receptions and 50 yards for Gadsden, that little 4-legger. Hey, I'm telling you, I think I'm back. I'm going to clip this and then be ready for next week when inevitably I go 0 for 3 again. So, hit me with your last one.
All right. You're not going to like this.
Ah,
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a bad time. Pickens eats with CD locked up by Pat Surtain. I
Yeah.
don't know necessarily if Surtain will actually lock up CeeDee Lamb, but I do think Pickens is going to eat because I think this team has no issue going to George Pickens. He balled out without CeeDee Lamb. I think it's a different relationship they have now than it was at the beginning of the season. So I don't think if CeeDee Lamb's having a hard time getting open, I just think they're gonna just go to George Pickens. I don't think it's gonna be an issue for them. So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
have I don't know if I said 65 receiving yards.
Yeah, if I'm going to be honest with you, I might take the
Also,
over.
yeah. I have noticed is that second cornerback you guys had, is he hurt?
No, he's just trash.
So he just had a really good rookie year and now it kind of sucks.
No, because this is his 3rd year. So I agree with you, and I think it's just a struggle that I've had to endure, and I think that there's just a lot going on, and he's back on the computer. Sweet. All right. So I'm just gonna take us here, and we can discuss further. All right, so Justin, 65+ yards for George Pickens' final bet the house against Denver. Also, I looked into going to this game out in Denver because a former coworker of mine had tickets to or reservations at Casa Bonita out in Denver. You know, the South Park restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I was like, she had an extra one, which, if you don't know anything about that restaurant, they do 2 drops of reservations per year, and you have to like that's it.
Insane.
And she had an extra one out in Denver, and I was like, that depends. Is it a football weekend? And I looked it up. Sure, it was, and it was the Cowboys game. I was like, bro, hell yeah! And it was a Friday flight reservation. Flew out Thursday, gone to dinner Friday, hung out all weekend, gone to the game. By far the most expensive game of the entire year.
Yeah.
Average ticket price was almost $400. And
Cowboys, man.
I know, and that's what's like they them boys when it comes to the box office, though. But anyways, going back to that, Riley Moss. There is a stat out there. That's the cornerback you're talking about. Our little crackerback.
Yes. Crackerback. Crackerback. I've never heard that's really fucking funny.
He also, if you didn't know, he was the opposite corner outside of Cooper DeJean at Iowa too. They were teammates.
I did not. That's pretty funny too. Cooper DeJean, though, is a fucking dude. You see
we
him
got the
battling
worst
Justin
one.
Jefferson
We got the
last
worst
week.
one. So Riley Moss, there's a stat. He is allowing the lowest catch percentage per target at 39%. Target his way. I don't care. I watch the games. He's not good. He is also
Yeah, that stat ain't true.
and he is
Or
also
it's true, but yeah.
well, he is also the most targeted corner in the entire league. But he also is king at giving up pass interference yardage. That's the thing that scares me, and I know is probably going to hurt George Pickens too, because he's great at getting PIs. It wouldn't shock me if he has 3+ PIs, Riley Moss, this week. So that could hurt, but I am going to just kind of throw that as far as like a fantasy or stat prediction out. George Pickens should eat, and it really sucks for me because I am starting CeeDee Lamb. And listen, if I'm going to lose, or if I'm going to get points scored on me and Dallas is going to score against my Broncos, let it be CD, but it probably will be Pickens. So my tough call, which this might be a conversation for you, but maybe not, George Pickens versus Denver or Rome Odunze versus Baltimore. So just, you could say straight up, would you rather have Pickens on your team this week or Odunze? Baltimore might be getting healthier. They're coming off the bye.
Damn. I think I'll go Pickens. I mean, the issue is Chicago actually has a great matchup. The Baltimore Ravens are straight cheese on defense. But like I said,
I think a lot of that
Pickens
has to do
gonna eat.
with injury as well.
Their defense.
The Baltimore defense. Like I'm saying, the reason it's a bad matchup, their whole secondary was gone the last 2 weeks.
Didn't they suck last year too, though?
No, it was 2 years ago that they were awful. Last year they were pretty good. It was 2 years ago.
Oh.
Time's flying. But that wasn't even my first tough call, but I figured I'd just do that segue. But yeah, I'm taking Pickens too, unfortunately. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take Pickens. All right, I've got Keon Coleman at Carolina or Darnell Mooney at Miami.
Darnell Mooney. I don't care. I'm out on Keon. Carolina is actually pretty good. J.C. Horn is a really good corner, and they're pretty good. Their secondary is pretty good. And
My only thing is, I think it could be a sneaky shootout.
I refuse to believe that.
But we also had a shootout.
I mean, we
We've
got
had
Andy
some
Dalton.
shootouts this year where Keon Coleman still has not been involved.
Exactly. And I almost
It's pretty
took
sad to
Shakir.
see. After I really should have fucking traded him after he had 118 and one week
but-
one because
but
I think
you also
I probably
had
could have
it.
got a fucking haul.
Yeah, but it was also, I think it was week 2, but it was
Week 1,
so
Baltimore.
that was week 1. Damn. Well, so it was one of those things that's like, you're not going to trade that. You didn't draft him thinking that he was going to suck and you wanted to get rid of him. You drafted
No,
him
I thought
and
it
you
was
got
right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you weren't going to, you thought it was the second year breakout that was going to make him a integral steal and on your team, which like I get it, but the Bills just don't give a shit about us. So
The issue is James Cook is fucking great. That's the issue.
I know. And
Truthfully. Because if they didn't have a running game, I think Keon Coleman would be a great fantasy option. They would need him
but that's
to be.
it's the whole Chiefs of years gone by. Not years gone by, but like the past couple years where it's like it doesn't fucking matter which
Again,
receiver
like we
is
said,
there.
we need to ban cover 2.
Yes. So yeah, I'm going
All
Darnell
right.
Mooney. because
You know,
Miami's secondary is
This is
trash.
actually my decision in our league, and I'm starting Keon
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
in Jennings right now.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
If Darnell Mooney plays, I think I will start
Yeah,
him.
if Darnell Mooney
He's
plays,
questionable.
because Darnell Mooney is not going to give you 2 for 24. And Keon could
And he
very
actually
well
could have
be.
a good game because Darnell Mooney, I think every game he's been healthy, he's at least had like 8 to 10 targets.
Yeah.
And they're at home, which apparently Michael Penix at home has been like, this is like the Jared Goff narrative a couple years ago
I need it.
where he's great at home. So
So yeah, I'm
I'm
taking
going to go, you know what? I think it's time. I might even drop Keon.
I would not. The way I see it is, if he was on the waiver wire, would I pick him up? The answer is no.
So you're saying I should?
Yeah, I would. I would drop Keon.
Yeah, I'm going Mooney too. It hurts
So.
me, but
I know, unfortunately. R.I.P. the homie. All right, and then I guess just to kind of piggyback on another bet my house, Oronde Gadsden versus Minnesota, or Kate Otten versus New Orleans. This was a huge waiver wire decision for a lot of people
Yeah.
this week, and I think short term, Kate Otten. I mean, Kate Otten is Baker Mayfield's best friend right now, and New Orleans
I would-
defense doesn't scare me, but
if I had to choose, I would go Kate Otten.
I
Like if I had them both on my team, I would go Kate Otten.
Kate Otten is safer, 100%.
Mike Evans is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Godwin's out.
Mm-hmm.
You got Tez Johnson, Sterling Shepard, Igbuka, and Kate Otten. And it's the opposite situation. Everybody is back healthy for the Chargers. Yeah, I would go Kate Otten.
I mean, Kate Otten doesn't have the upside that Gadsden has. I don't think. And so it's what do you want?
Yeah.
Do you want 7 for 62 and a touchdown? Kate Otten can 1,000,000% do that against New Orleans, which that would be great. Like I would love for my tight end to have that. But Gadsden just had 162 yards and a touchdown against a Colts defense. That's really damn good. Plus, he's getting just as many targets.
Yeah, but you got to think about that game script too. Like,
Yeah, no, that's part of
we
it.
were up by
Quick.
like 3 scores. And so I wouldn't doubt, I don't really remember. I didn't pay this close attention. I was just watching the game. I wasn't, breaking down the film. I bet you we were probably running preventative defense to just get the clock ran out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
It's not a one-hit wonder either, though. Like, he even had
No.
crazy work the
he's
previous
been
week,
ramping
too.
up. It's actually been very gradual and very consistent. So, I mean, I still like him, but I'm saying if it was a decision on who to play this week, I would feel more comfortable at least getting some points from Kate Otten versus like who knows with Gadsden. We don't really know yet.
Yeah, no, and that's fair. And that's why, I mean, even though he is my bet the house, but 6 for 50 is a relatively low bar when it comes to this. And I'm going to take Otten too, just because he's necessary. Gadsden isn't necessary. Like, there's still Huge, there's still Keenan, there's still Ladd.
Yeah.
Kate is necessary, and I just think the upside for Gadsden's higher. But again, if I were making this tough call, and if I only needed a 1-week rental, say your tight end is on bye this week, say you have Laporta, and Gadsden was there, and Kate Otten was there, and you knew you were going back to Laporta the next week, I would have picked up Kate Otten. So I'm going to go with that with you. Go ahead.
All right. Zay Flowers versus Chicago, or Michael Pittman versus Tennessee.
Michael Pittman. Again, I don't think Lamar is playing. And even if Lamar is playing,
Oh yeah, I was actually looking that up before I got kicked out of here.
was he?
He was limited at practice today.
Yeah, but Zay Flowers is even that guy that's like known to disappear regardless. And again, the Bears defense isn't like horrifying, but they're still a solid team. And Michael Pittman has just been a beast. He has been reliable. And in a matchup Are they at home?
Yeah, I think he's the wide receiver 16 right now, something like that.
Yeah, and he's a touchdown guy. Zay Flowers is not a touchdown guy. The way the Colts been playing, nah.
Yeah, it's just tough because. Yeah.
Give me Pittman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going Pittman too.
I mean, he was your bet the house for, what'd you say, 15 points? No, top 15 wide receiver.
Top 15.
And
yeah.
I do not think Zay Flowers will be a top 15. So it's an easy one for me. All right, let's keep this train rolling. Final one for me, tough call. Breece Hall versus Cincinnati or Saquon Barkley versus the New York Giants.
Daddy, chill.
Don't daddy chill me. Again, I really wish that this was coming through the microphone because I really don't think it is.
I hope it does because I think it will revolutionize our show.
I can add that, I think, next time. I can probably do that. So, yeah, Breece Hall versus trash 31st against running back Cincinnati defense, but an awful Jets
Just
offense.
Awful team.
Or Saquon Barkley, who has...
Oh, fuck Saquon. I don't give a fuck.
You're doing Saquon like no matter what, just because he can't.
I don't even give a fuck, dude. I'm not taking Breece Hall. I mean, I don't even honestly give a fuck what's happened so far. Just the
premise, the principle.
I'm not taking Breece Hall over fucking Saquon.
The reason I say this because Christina has both of them starting.
She has both of them, yeah, and Etienne.
And I'm
and
like,
Dobbins.
I think Breece Hall has been outscoring Saquon every single
I
week.
looked to trade for Saquon.
I've tried to, but I'm scared.
And then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yes.
Honestly, I was going to put in a trade, and I was like, maybe I should trade for ETN. Like, honestly.
No, seriously.
Because not only has he been fucking horrendous, also, I don't think his schedule gets any better.
No. And he's just not getting the work either. The game against Denver, he had 6 total touches. That's insane.
That's insane. Look, when you're as smart as I am, sometimes it doesn't translate to wins and losses, but what did I say at length this offseason, at the beginning of the season? Saquon was going to have a rough year this year. I said it. I meant it. It's been happening.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, it's just weird because like when I watch the Eagles games and I don't know why, they just happen to have been playing teams that my players are playing against. He doesn't look bad. It's just like lack of consistent opportunity, and the play calling seems vanilla. Like it's not creative runs. He is averaging lower than usual on the outside runs, but I don't know. It's like he's still able to fall forward. He's still able to make one guy miss. It's just, I don't know, something that's maybe above my pay grade that just isn't working.
No,
I don't think it's him as a person.
It's the O-line, man. It's 100% the O-line. And that's the whole reason O-lines are so underrated, man. The Colts O-line last year was trending downward. We were actually probably like middle of the pack rather than like top 5 that we had been for several years.
Yeah. And
this year we got rid of, 2 people that who I thought were staples. I was mad that we got rid of them, but fucking, they know better than I do. We're bringing 2 more players and they're amazing. And now Daniel Jones is the fucking GOAT. You know what I mean? Like the O-line matters so much.
Yeah.
And when you have Jason Kelce, one of the best centers of all time, retire. I know he retired last year too, but I'm just saying.
And they lost Dickerson.
Cam Jurgens might have been riding high. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe now he's not. And I'm just saying, like, and do they even have Lane Johnson right now? Or
yeah, they still got Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata at tackle, but their guards
I think
they lost Jurgens last week to injury, so Toft
and I think Mailata was hurt at one point this season too.
I don't remember, but they had their backup guard have to slide over to center, so it was a hodgepodge.
Well,
so
there you go, right there.
I'm just saying,
that's insane.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. But
that's actually insane. They don't have a backup center.
Well, I think center is one of those positions where they don't have like they have the dedicated center, but they're all like guards, but they have like the one guy. I think guard and center gets cross trained a lot.
Maybe.
So,
I do think Cam Jurgens was
oh yeah,
like a
but,
center.
no, he is their center, but I'm saying he got knocked out. I think it was a concussion or something, or a
Well, no,
knee
I'm
injury.
saying he was the center behind Jason Kelsey.
Yes. But
Yeah.
but I'm saying if he had to come in, give a breather, he'd play guard. You know what I mean? It's not like
Sure. Yeah.
you're not gonna have a wide receiver come in and play tight end because you need someone. You know what I mean? But regardless, so are you going to just Saquon out of principle against the
Out of
Giants?
principle.
I don't know. It's
Against
at
the
home.
Giants. Fuck, man. The Giants are
Brees
actually
Hall,
pretty good
but
too.
Brees Hall is all alone, and he has been getting a lot of work. And Cincinnati's defense is not good.
Yeah, but
I think
Brees
Tyrod
Hall
Taylor might
doesn't
start.
look good.
No, he looked really good against Denver. He had, I think, 20
He's
something
looked
carries.
good a couple times this year's. He's looked good a couple times this year, but a couple
right.
of times I turn on the game with the Jets, he's looked putrid.
All right, well,
I don't know. He's weird.
I'm gonna take the opposite. I'm gonna go Brees Hall.
Oh God! Thank
So,
God. Okay.
So I'll
I'm
take.
glad
Brees
you
Hall.
took that because automatic victory.
I'm gonna do it. All right, give me a last one, and then let's do our DFS real quick.
All right, Tez Johnson at New Orleans or Alec Iomanner at Indiana. Indiana, I will say.
Tez
please
Johnson. I'm going Tez Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that easy?
I think so.
I don't think it's that easy because Calvin Ridley is projected to be out.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody else other than that.
Hey, listen.
I honestly could not name a single person on that receiving squad other than Calvin Ridley and Alec Iomanner. And
Yeah.
the Colts are the 31st team versus the passing game or receiving game.
Yeah. I think it's more so a team.
And Charvarius
thing.
Ward's not coming back.
Yeah.
He's on IR actually. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the first time he was out this year was for concussion.
Oh, so he got the double
So
up.
the second concussion put him on IR.
Damn. Okay.
Sucks.
No, I didn't know that either. But no, it's more so a team thing. It's a quarterback thing. It's New Orleans offense or defense doesn't scare me. I think Tez Johnson is good. He will be necessary, which is all the same. I think Alec Iomanner is good and necessary. I just
You're not scared of Kool-Aid McKinstry?
no. And
He has actually been good though. But all jokes aside, he is actually a good cornerback.
yeah, no, but I just think it's just a vibes thing. I just don't want. I think the Colts are just gonna like shove their fist like 6 feet up the Titans'
I do
ass.
also think that.
And I think it's gonna be pass rush. I think it's gonna be linebacker work. I just think in Cam Ward, I'm still in, but I'm gonna defer my in to next year. I still think I'm in, but I think this year is a wash. I mean, your head coach
agree.
gets fired after 7 weeks. Your team's terrible. I'm gonna go Tez Johnson, but if Alec Iomanner has 6 for 69 or 72, sure. But
Honestly,
he's been
I'm
bad.
gonna ride with you. I'm gonna go Tez Johnson too. You persuaded me. Honestly, I was thinking that maybe we would get so up that they would pass so much, but
Again, I don't care.
honestly, I also think that something that's been underrated about Indy this season is our defensive line, as far as passing the rusher,
Passing the rusher.
rushing the passer. I believe we just beat a record this past week versus. Dude, I cannot fucking talk.
That burning
Against-
cock got you.
Dude, the burning cock is in me.
Clip that. That'd be a hell of a
Against
soundbite.
Justin Herbert, I believe it was a 2003 record that we broke for pressures against the passer. I think it was like 53 pressures against the passer.
That's
So
bonkers. So yeah, that's just the side I'm on too. So you can go ahead and chop me down for Tez Johnson.
Tez Johnson.
All right.
He only says that because he loves Bo Nix, and that's his fucking stepbrother or whatever.
Honestly, it was more of a attribute to Baker than anything in like the offense. So whatever. I was still a big proponent. He cost nothing in drafts. I really wish that Denver would have taken the shot on
Tez Johnson. Yeah. I like Tez Johnson. I think he is good.
We got more expensive Tez Johnson in Troy Franklin.
Let me say this. Tez Johnson is one of the, like, he's one of those, like, speedy scat, like, slot receivers, but he's big.
He's not big. He's like 158 pounds soaking wet.
He's skinny, but that's my point. Is like
he's
he
tall.
is tall.
Yeah, he's probably like 6 foot 160.
And what are the slot receivers that succeed? They're the skinny, tall ones. When you get the short ones,
Really? Bro, there's no way.
he's 6'1", right?
He's 5'10". And Troy
Oh,
Franklin is
fuck.
6'2"? What? Troy Franklin is 6'2"?
Well, Troy Franklin
Is 154
is,
pounds. So
No,
his
but
official
Troy
measurement
Franklin-
is 5'9" and 1/8
Holy
inch.
shit, yo! I said Troy Franklin.
You said it. See, I think I said it too when we were talking about it.
I think you said it too.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, what's happening?
No-
We're so liquored up that we're able to say it now.
And
That's the difference.
Yeah.
You can't say it sober.
nah, because sober, it's Troy Franklin every time.
Dude, I can't believe I just said it. I'm actually astonished right now.
We nailed it. Troy
Franklin.
See, now we're gonna start. No, that's my boy Troy Franklin,
Troy.
who is 6'2", by the way, which actually blows my mind compared to 5'9".
No, honestly, watching the games, he looks pretty tall, I will say. You got to remember, Cortland Sutton is 6'5".
That's true. That's true. I don't know, but all right. Yeah, we're both in on Tez, so let's get to my probably favorite
To
7.
your doom.
Yeah. That's not coming through. But I wish maybe before next episode I'll let the Discord
Holy
sound
shit.
soundboard
If it
come
does,
through.
though, you never know.
All right. I'll let you start this one off. Our last call DFS weekly lineup where
Okay.
there's no penalties this week because Justin didn't challenge me as I challenged him prior to, and I lost. And again, I'll take my 7-point loss. I think that's pretty good. I'll take a moral victory there.
That was
So-
pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I also fucking terrible.
Yeah, your team was really bad.
Odunze and Waddle both getting like 5 points total.
I think Waddle will score the same points as my
and
Jordan
Jahmyr Gibbs
Whittington.
stealing every touchdown from Goff.
Oh,
It was bad.
All right, go ahead. Who's your QB?
I think it's no surprise. It could be your QB. It probably isn't. Caleb Williams for 7,500.
Fuck you. No, it's not Caleb Williams, but I was going to take Bo Nix. But I thought you were going to go for Bo Nix against Dallas, so I didn't. So
Get fucked.
I paid up for Patrick Mahomes versus Washington.
Yes, I made you fucking pay up for no reason. That's amazing. I already won.
8,100. Yeah.
8,100. Wow. 600 more than my quarterback. So
Wait,
I'm going to win, basically.
So, okay. Caleb Williams sucked ass last week, and Mahomes is currently the QB1. So,
Okay, but Caleb Williams had a tough matchup, and now
Oh,
he
against the New
has-
Orleans Saints. Real tough. At home against the Saints.
Okay. No, it actually wasn't a tough matchup. But
I'm just saying. I thought I really wanted Bo Nix, and I would have saved so much money, but I thought for sure you were going to take Bo Nix against Dallas.
no. The issue is with Bo Nix is he's in his Justin Herbert era. Where
take it.
he's just purely a pocket passer and he doesn't get the rushing yards.
He scored
And-
2 rushing touchdowns for 60 yards rushing last week. Fuck you.
The first fucking week of the year. Okay.
No, this was last week.
No, and I'm not dissing on him. I still think he's a great quarterback, but for fantasy football, All right, my first
QB9 of the year, by the way.
running back for DFS is none other than the Scat Pack Kim Scataboo head hunting motherfucker 7200.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I think it's a good pick, honestly, and it's just the way that it shook out for my team. But I was trying to get pieces of this because the Dallas defense is ass. I took J.K. Dobbins at 7,000. So
Sweet.
And it helped that I
J.K.
didn't do.
Dobbins at 7,000 as my second running back.
Ugh, God damn it. All right. Well, that really sucks. Because I tried to save some money here as my second running back. Kyle Monangai versus Baltimore.
Oh, no.
5,200.
One on the guy. Ba-ba-da-da-da.
Yeah, Kyle Monangai versus Baltimore. He had 18 carries last week, 83 and a touchdown. I think it's a good split in a good matchup. So I am excited about Kyle Monangai.
I honestly though, I like it. Kyle Monangai is actually
Yeah, especially
somebody
for
I'm
someone
interested
cheap.
in picking up.
5,200.
I almost picked him up in our league, but I kind of like Brashard Smith more, so I picked him up.
I almost did that too. Because again,
Yeah.
I need running backs, so I was
Yeah,
contemplating.
but I like Brashard Smith more, just purely better offense
yeah,
and
long term.
yeah. All right. Sweet, I'm gonna win. Rashi Rice for 8,400 is my first wide receiver.
I hate you. I wanted my stack. I took Rashi Rice at 8,400.
Get fucked.
You get fucked. You spent 8,400 on nothing too, dick.
Yeah, but that means, but you spent up on your quarterback, and
Yeah.
you spent up on your running back.
Yeah, well, your quarterback's gonna suck ass this week, so
See about that.
I didn't spend up on my running back. I got 7,000. That's not that crazy.
You're right. I mean, Scatterbu's only 7,200, but
Yeah, whatever. All right. But he ain't got nothing on my wide receiver to Marvin Mims versus Dallas, 5,200 again. So I think we're in for a shootout, and Sean Payton's finally gonna get some fucking rocks in his head and unleash the offense instead of this BS screen game.
who
And
you playing again?
Dallas.
Oh, okay.
So I took Mims and Dobbins in the Dallas matchup because I think that those are the two. I mean, Cortland Sutton's just too expensive, and I think they're going to spread it around quite a bit this game. So I took Marvin Mims.
Kind of crazy you think it's going to be a shootout. If it was my team, I would think we were just going to single-handedly destroy them.
Dallas is the number one offense in the NFL. So,
number 2.
oh, true. Okay.
Technically.
Well, I don't know if points per
I
game.
will not say,
I don't think points
I will
per
not say
game.
the Colts have a better offense, but I will say statistically, the Colts have been shoving it down my throat that we're first in every category.
I don't know. I think the Cowboys might be number one in points per game.
I doubt it, honestly.
Ah, it's damn close. It's 33.1 to 31.7.
Yeah.
I
I
just
was
knew
gonna say,
Dallas
we-
scored
We
40.
have put up a lot of points.
I know they scored 40 against the Packers, and I knew they put up 44 last week against the Commanders. So
Yeah.
Oh well, their last 3 is identical. It's just week 1. Indy scored a ton.
I mean, I don't think we've scored less than 24 points, right?
It doesn't. Let me see. They scored
Maybe against the Rams. I think we scored
33,
21.
29 and a bullshit leverage call. 41 against Tennessee, 20 against the Rams. Oh, you put up
That's
40
what it was,
against
yeah.
Vegas. 31 against Arizona and 38 against the Chargers. So yeah, 20 is the low on the loss, which again should have at least been 7 more. So,
If not, fucking 14 more. Yeah. Pretty fucking gay. All right. My second wide receiver is Roma Dunze, 7,300.
no, see,
I got the stack too.
all right. Well, I got half.
Should
the
have
stack.
expected that.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to pick the same players as you. So I typically try to have an idea of the ones that you're going to take. I did not think you were going to take Dobbins, though. That's annoying. Well, we talked about him before. Tez Johnson versus New Orleans is my wide receiver 3. 5,700. And Justin is gone again. Just hurry up and switch it over to the phone. Nope. Are we back? If you can hear me, just switch to the phone so we can close this thing out. He thinks, oh, there we go. Do you hear me? My wide receiver 3? I think you're muted. There you go. We only got a few more picks and we can get out of here. Yeah, Tez Johnson, wide receiver 3, 5,700. I told you I was in this week, so I was gonna fight for my pick there.
Yeah, I actually had Tez Johnson as one of my picks, but then when I got done with my picks, I had like 1,200 left. So then I went back and changed some shit. So
damn.
lucky
All right.
you.
All right.
So for 7,500, my wide receiver 3 is Emeka Egbegbue.
Oh, that's crazy. All right. I just hope that he's healthy enough. I know he had 12 targets last week. Baker wasn't on his A game. He had multiple touchdowns that just like were fingertips away from happening. So Emeka Egbegbue.
Egbegbue. I can't believe he fucking said that.
It was all-timer. So I'll just keep it at tight end. I'll keep it in the same game. Cade Otton. I took him in your lineup. Cade Otton.
Dude.
Did you take Cade Otton?
No, I almost did.
Well, I'll take almost. I will always take almost. 5,500.
Well, it's a lot more than mine. Harold Fannin for 5,200.
All right.
You like that pick. I know you like that pick.
I do like that pick. But
All right, let's hear your flex.
let's do it. Let's say it at the same time.
All right.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Bijan
Alec
Robinson.
Pierce. Oh, fuck. What the hell?
Yes.
No wonder.
Yes. I was gonna be so fucking mad. I was looking at your money as you were talking, and I'm like, he saved a lot of money. I swear to God, if I spent 10,000 on Bijan Robinson against Miami, and you did that too, I was going to kill myself. So
No, I saved a lot of money, but I didn't save that much money. I went pretty even across the board, really.
yeah, I mean, the
So,
fact that you
I think
picked
my flex
Rice
is actually where I.
really fucked me.
Huh?
The fact that you took Rice really fucked me because that I only spent up really for 2 players, and it was Bijan and Rice. But again,
Which honestly, I almost made one of my bet the house this week that Bijan was going to have like 150 fucking yards, and like honestly, I think Bijan's about to go off. And they play the Dolphins.
that's why I'm starting Algier. That's why I'm like locked in. I was like, I don't even care. Even if he gets 10 carries, Algier might have a great game too. And if Rico Dowdle can go for 200 yards on the Dolphins, Bijan Robinson is going to bend them over and take them to fucking town.
I really considered doing Bijan as well because Dolphins